Do some drawing. Oh no, I see Tsunami's live right now. I mean, yeah, I'm glad Tsunami's live right now, but that means she's not going to be in our stream. That's okay. Alright, so I'm just getting the chat set up. Uno momento. I think we're going to draw musicians again today. Pop out that chat. Well, get this back over here. Something like this. Boom. Aight. Alright, let's go. Oh, let me fix these chats so I can see when y'all start talking to me. Docs, chat. All right, we're good. Something like this. Just getting warmed up too. So, we don't want to be critical at all. Just want to start getting some lines on the paper. And then as we get warmed up, hopefully we start, oh, that was a good set of lines there, I think. Yeah, there we go. There's a cat behind him. What's that cat? Back here with his sunglasses on. This guy's got his sunglasses on too. Let's go ahead and construct the valve of that saxophone. Something like that. And then there's also a couple keyboards back there, but let's not, maybe that'll make it sloppy. Alright, so let's add a couple more things, like his shoulders here. He's got like a tank top on, imply where his waist's at. I don't want to change this guy too much back here. I kind of like him. If you're just hanging out with us, be sure to like the stream and sub to the channel. We drawing every day. Okay, so let's find the shadows here. Something like this. Hi there. Be sure to like the stream here. Okay. The idea of these gesture drawings is to get them done fast and kind of with some urgency. So that's what we're gonna try to do. See if we can't find the images in the drawings kind of post haste. Okay, something like that. Let's find some more. So I'm just flipping through YouTube videos right now and finding pictures of people playing instruments, and then we're going to try to craft a quick gesture drawing that doesn't really capture like the so much of the realism as just like, you know, we wanna get the little bit of the motion and the vibe, and I think that's all that really matters for me. What's up, Claire? What's up, Ash? I'll give you tills if you want. I'm a sketcher too. What is tills? Alright, look there. There's some fun little guys there playing some music, huh? If we could find a close up of somebody's face. Well, feel free to do whatever you want, but I'm just drawing for fun. I'm not looking to do better or worse. Honestly, a lot of the times when I'm drawing, I'm kind of trying to not worry about the quality of the image. You know, I kind of want to think about, you know, the quality of the experience. Like, how much fun am I having, or is it reducing stress, or is it creating stress? Like, some of it's not about like. Not about drawing a beautiful picture, you know, it's about like a creative exercise, you know. And you know, there's so many channels out here that you can look for tips on drawing and things like that. And I think here we don't really talk about drawing so much as kind of like what we're thinking about. What's up, Slurpee? The drawing's a little blurry because it's from the vertical stream. Is it so blurry it's bothering you? I didn't realize it was that blurry. I got a web camera to do it too, but then I can't. I'm streaming at the same time. Vertically. Well, Slurpee, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the chat. If you want to see the sharp drawing, you can go to the YouTube channel. There's a vertical stream where it's just the drawing and not my pretty face. And if you want to go check out the YouTube vertical, that might be the way to get the highest quality experience if you want to see the drawings in the highest quality. There we go. It's kind of a fun little expressive drawing, right? I want to be a sketch content creator. What does that mean, a sketch content creator? Is that what I'm doing? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, but the pretty face is what the people want. Well, thank you, Slurpee. I mean, I guess that's the case if you're the people. How are you? What's been up? Have you been being creative? How are you? Catch me up. How have you been? Have you liked and subscribed and followed? You are, in fact, the people. Zentangle, hi, how are you? Ash, tell me about the kind of art that you do. Zentangle, I've been seeing all your work. It looks great. You have a very cool style. It's nice to see that. How have you been, Zentangle? Looks like I see you keeping up with your channel. That's very cool. Ash, what kind of drawings do you do? Also, we have a Discord if anybody wants to hop on the Discord and share. their art with us. Okay, let's try to see if we can get another one here. Just chilling, doing absolutely anything instead of being productive and finishing this stuff before submission. What are you procrastinating about? Slurpee. I'm good, thank you. Ash's cartoon sketches. What's up, Obscura? Nice to see you. I saw you changing your tire live. Oh. Yeah, we took a little break, didn't we? But we're back. Okay, this is a tricky thing. I'm gonna try to. Run this arm through here without ruining this sketch. I see people doing cool drawings where their drawings overlap, and that's what I'm trying to do. But they don't always look as cool as I see when other people do them. But you gotta learn. Thank you, Zentangle. You're artist too. Cartoon in 3D? That's very cool. What kind of cartoons? Like anime? And what do you mean by 3D? Architecture stuff. Architorture. Are you in college, Slurpee? Or is this is this your job, your job? Are you okay, so let me see where we were here. You know, and then like butts are hard to draw. What happened? What happened? Did we just get thanks for following, Slurpee. That's pretty cool. I thought we've chatted before. Maybe I just was confused. I assumed you were following. Also, Slurpee, there's a big community on YouTube as well. If you want to hop on over there and check it out. Does it look that bad? I'll tell you what the problem is, Slurpee, if you want to help me. I'm streaming currently on YouTube, okay? And the drawing that you're looking at is the stream from YouTube, and I can stream on both platforms at the same time. But I got a second camera, so instead of using my vertical YouTube stream, I could have a dedicated camera. Problem is, how many cameras I gotta have running, man? My phone, the webcam, this cam. It's a lot of stuff. And the community on Twitch, maybe it's the quality of the drawings. Community on Twitch just keeps getting smaller. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to fix it. Look, dude, right here, look. Literally trying to figure it out. For 3D, for cartoon, just random cartoon characters. That's cool. Those gestures are great, man. Here, if you didn't see it on that camera, on this camera. So this is the camera I'm trying to use for the drawings to clear it up. I'm trying, Slurpee. Slurpee, hop over to the YouTube and real quick. Give it here. You want me to give you the... Do you need the link? Hop on over to the YouTube with us. Hey, yo, kinda crisp. That's gotta be you, right, Slurp? Thank you, for complimenting my gestures. Obscura. Let's keep going. All right, you want to do another one? Well, thanks for hopping on over for that pretty face. Well, I appreciate it. I guess it helps. Slurpee, subscribe on the YouTube. Also, everybody chilling with me: Zentangle, Ash, Obscura, Stan. Slurpee. Like the stream right here. Like the vertical stream while you're kicking it. Subscribe to the channel. You keep saying that's what they want, but I really think by they, you mean you. I got a little sketchy on that. Oh, dude. I don't know if I have to do it on stream, but one day I need to just do just a whole day of butts, because butts are hard to draw. Good butts are hard to draw. A good butt is hard to draw. Okay, what do we think? She actually has like a little ponytail thing, and like maybe we give her a little bit of a face there. Pinch. Let's give that a shot. You know what else we could? Yeah, let's give that a go. Alright, I've just about killed this N4. Let's try this side, see what it does for me. Oh, I don't like the sound. Yeah, I am murdering this poor marker. Okay, something like that. Something like that. This poor marker. Yeah, here we go. His arm looks a little long, huh? Or is it maybe this back here a little bit? Find another one. Try to find another pose that's not too demanding. Oh, that's cool. Think maybe. Okay, let's try to do this. Also, what's a polymath? Good question. I just do a lot of stuff. Just means OBS is having problems. Polymath just means I draw and write and make music. I'm a director. It just means I do a lot of stuff. I have a lot of disciplines. I don't know what's been going on with my OBS. Yeah, I can see right now that my OBS is having problems. I'm gonna stop it. I don't know why my OBS is acting funky, but it is. Okay, let me try to get some shadows in here. I've just about killed that N2. I thought I had an N1. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, maybe I'll reboot OBS and see if it fixes it. Yeah, it's been not very uh Twitch has been very finicky lately. Like in more ways than one. Like the community's been a little thinner than usual, and I don't know, some of that could be um because I took a long break, but also like OBS is the software I use to stream with, has been acting inconvenient for me. What do we think? What the hell happened? What did we do? We lost my chat. There we go. What's up, Bullet Clips? I challenge you to draw with your left. Vaccinator, haven't caught you in a while, big dog. Still dominating the drawing game, I see. Well, wonderful, wonderful request. Because Bullet Clips, I'm ambidextrous. You want to see me draw with both hands? Do you want to make a request at what I draw? Or do you want me to just draw anything? So check this. Let's do some faces. Bullet Clips, this is just for you. I need to get the OBS running. You ready? See, the thing about drawing with two hands is it happens so fast. How are we even going to enjoy it? What do you think? Do you like it? How'd I do? You challenged the wrong person. Gotcha. Yeah, I can draw with either hand. Yeah, it's all the same. I use my right hand. I'm using my left hand on my computer, but like, yeah, I still think maybe I'm more comfortable with my right hand. Maybe. I'm not sure that it shows like in the drawing. You can't really tell whether I've used my left hand or my right hand. But like right now, like I just feel like I don't know, maybe not. I feel like it's a little more fun with my right hand than my left hand. But Bullet, that's gotta earn a subscription, right? That's gotta earn a sub. All right, I'm fighting with OBS for a second. See what happens. Hey, okay, we're back. All right, so maybe the Twitch will catch up. Yeah, it looks like it's not too bad. Okay, so let me get these chats together. Yeah, I'll subscribe. Thanks, Bullet Clips. Whatever, so cool. What is the thing you're using now called? It's just a marker. Just using a marker. I'll show you. Oops. This? It's just a marker. It's a cop because the brand. One side has this type tip and one side has this type tip. That's all it is. It's just a marker. It's just a double-sided marker. And these particular type of markers, you can get them in different intensities, you know? So like, and it's by N, you see, but I have like a 1, a 2, 2 4s, and a 5. So like, instead of having just one color gray, depending on the image I'm drawing, I might want to use a darker or a lighter gray. So it's just a marker, but they just come in darker and lighter colors. That's all it is. No, don't feel dumb at all because I do that. Check this out. That is something I do from time to time. If we do something like let me find another pose real quick. So like if we do a pose like this and I get it done. Well, hold up, let me get some water. If I get a drawing done pretty quickly, okay. So there's a hand. Okay, so another hand here. So right now while I'm drawing, the ink is still wet. Okay. In that case, I can dip it in some water and find my shadows with a paintbrush. See, this is just a brush that I dipped in the water I'm drinking. But sometimes I'll do this if I'm somewhere and I have an ink pen, but I don't have my... And it has to be certain kinds of pens. I use this kind here. It's a Uniball. It's my favorite kind. Vision Elite. But if you get at it real quick, the ink isn't quite dry, and I have a second to push it around. You know, so might be confusing because sometimes I do just that. Yeah, Vaccinator, you're not dumb at all. You had a genuine intuition. No, yeah, it's very it's a thing for sure. Not dumb at all, not dumb at all. So let's see if we can find some more. What do we like better? Do you like the ink brush, or do you like the marker better? Okay, and again, if you're wondering like why I'm drawing so sloppily, kind of chaotically, it's a gesture drawing, and it's not supposed to capture like perfect realism. It's more of a practice of, you know, allowing yourself to make mistakes, and like it's about how fast you can get it done. You know, and you exercise a whole different part of your brain when you're drawing fast. You know, you have to work with that part of your brain that's gonna try to tell you how the drawing should be. You know, and you have to start negotiating with yourself like, hey, you know, I understand where my brain wants the drawing to go logically, but also like maybe I'm trying something different and I'm not trying to do something logically, I'm trying to do something creatively. So if you kind of can tap into a subconscious part of your brain where it's like, I'm not going to listen to that part of my brain that's trying to control the drawing, and I'm just going to like go through the process. You know, and at the end, if I want to then decide if I like the drawing or not, then, you know, when I'm done with it, I'll take a look and I'll say, hey, I like it, or I don't. But like there's a whole exercise in get the drawing done fast. Just let your hand do whatever it's going to do, and then we'll decide after if we like it or not. And if we do, we do, and if we don't, then, you know, we learn. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to just kind of, you know, get the drawings out. Okay, yeah, so try. The thing looks like a model. I'm a history and sports man, and I'm clueless about art. I do enjoy it. Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks, Vaccinator. Did you, I love history, by the way. Not a huge sports fan, but my whole family's big sports fans, so I know what kind of talent it takes to be like there's physical talents are crazy, and I respect it so much. Give us a subscribe. Make sure you like the stream. Thanks for being kind, Vaccinator. Very cool. All right, let's keep going. I like that one pose. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so maybe her head's here like this. Okay. Put a hand here. Kind of like that. We got like a... I love the kind of shapes here in this pose, but sometimes I have a tough time pulling them off. You know, and I will say, like, I'm starting to have that thing where I'm already doubting myself and I don't like the drawing. I want to just throw it away and start over. But we're just going to keep going because we don't know where it'll end up. I don't like the way that these lines fell apart here, but, you know, when the drawing all comes together, maybe I won't even notice that. So, but I just want to acknowledge that, just like a lot of us do, like right when I started drawing, I started having that frustrating feeling that I know a lot of us have, where it was just like, oh, this looks terrible. I don't like it. Just turn the page, start over, which is also a valid thing that you can do if you want to. But I didn't, and I'm just gonna kind of move through that feeling. But I think it's important to acknowledge that, you know, I've been drawing my entire life, and you know, I still fight that criticism that happens. You know, and I think it's important to like explain that in drawing like this, part of it is like learning how to quiet that criticism when your mind gives it to you. And I think it's also important for me to just kind of acknowledge that that it's a real thing, you know? It's part of the artistic process. And if you draw like this, where it's like, I just want it to be expressive and fast and gestural, loose, some people might call it, it's a whole different practice. And like some of it is like allowing yourself to just kind of draw badly, you know, without criticizing yourself, and just kind of go through the process. You know, and if it's like if when you're jogging, you know, because I think like some kind of art like this, it's an exercise. And if you're jogging or you're working out and you keep looking in the mirror every 2 seconds on your first workout and you're like, why isn't this look great? It's like, well, it's like, give it time, you know, it's a process. And over time you'll get better. You'll get healthier, you know, and art is an exercise. And if working out makes you physically healthier, then creative exercise make you mentally healthier, you know? So what do we think about that one? See, this is the one I was gonna throw away at first because I felt like it was terrible, but now once it's come together, I think it's not too bad. All right, y'all. I think we might get out of here pretty soon. Got a little quick half-hour stream going. We'll do another one real soon. We might do another one this evening. Thank you for being here. Remember, if you're dealing with some kind of conflict in your life, because we all deal with different kinds of conflict. I mean, life is just a series of different kinds of conflicts that we're resolving one at a time. I just want to remind you that if you're having a bad day or a bad week, that you could just sit down with a book and a piece of paper, and you could just draw it out. You know, you can draw about the bad day that you had. You can write a poem about a bad day. You can write a book about a bad day. But there's this wonderful thing about art that you can put negative feelings into a sheet of paper and end up with something positive and positive feelings. So I just want to remind you that anytime you're having a bad day or you're dealing with some kind of conflicts, sit down with a sheet of paper, write about it, draw about it, sing about it, jog about it, dance about it, write a book, write a movie, take some photos, take it out on art. But do not take it out on yourself. Don't take it out on your friends. Don't take it out on your family. Don't take it out on the drywall. Take it out on art, my friends. All right, we'll see y'all next time.